Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are checking out a new group. I'm assuming it's pronounced P1HARMONY. You guys can let me know. This was specifically recommended in my comments. I really don't have the time or like the full interest in just like fully discovering a new group right now. I'm still, of course, learning about Stray Kids and Monsta X, as well as ATEEZ. So currently I'm discovering 3 groups, and that's a lot for me, as well as still covering groups that I already know and love, like Extraordinary Heroes, soloist Wonho. We're gonna have some videos of him on here for his new comeback. I'm also gonna do some more Astro stuff because of the subunit Zunizini with MJ and Jinjin. The schedule's quite packed, but because I have this little show that I like to put on, Random K-Pop Wednesdays, where I just discover new content, new groups. I watch videos that you guys recommend. I check out random stuff. I just figured, well, I can use one slot for this group for now. Just this one video, see how they do, see how I feel about them, see how their music sounds. The person recommended the most recent comeback, X, and of course I usually check out a title track and at least one B-side, so I chose the B-side Stupid Brain because that's a very interesting title and I was curious about it. So I know absolutely nothing about this group except for what I did learn briefly while looking over their profiles, and I'm gonna look over them again just way more in depth, but I just quickly looked at their ages because I have general guidelines on my channel that I don't feel comfortable reacting to groups who debuted with minors in the last couple years or have members that are still currently minors. Every group that I get recommended, I always look them up just to see their ages because I don't feel comfortable putting minor groups on my channel when I also have like mature concepts and other such things on here. And what I saw was that they debuted in 2020 and their youngest 2 members are from 2005, and that's already like that's so crazy to me. Like they were literally 15 when they debuted, and I like hate that. Like I genuinely like it sucks because it's not the group's fault, but I just really wish we could stop supporting groups that debut with minors. Genuinely, especially 14, 15, 16-year-olds, because that is so young. I'm not here to like preach or anything like that. I'm not trying to tell you guys what you should and shouldn't listen to, but I'm just saying for my channel, I just really hate seeing these groups that are just so young when they debut. But according to my own guidelines, they are okay, because I was thinking like the cutoff for like how soon is too soon with minors would be like 4 or 5 years, and they debuted 5 years ago. So the 2 members who were 2005 are 20 now, and it's been 5 years since they debuted. To me, that's, I guess, enough time. I still feel weird about it just because I'm like, ugh, but that's just kind of how I feel. I'm an adult. I'm 25 years old, okay? So that's kind of why I have I don't want to see children. I barely even want to see 18, 19-year-olds because to me that's still so young. So let alone a 15-year-old, like, ugh, I hate that. So rant about that over. Sorry to all the new viewers because you guys probably skipped and or left because you don't care, but that's just kind of my general feelings. So this group, P1HARMONY, I'm assuming is how they're called, barely fit into the guidelines. And even then I still feel, you know. Excuse the lighting if you're new. It always looks bad around here, but it's raining right now and so I have some lights on. But just quickly, I wanted to go through their profiles. I have done it on my computer once for a different group, and the K-Profiles website was able to load properly, but then I tried it again with a different group and it completely froze my computer. So I'm not trying to deal with all that again, so I just have it on my phone. So there's 6-member boy group, Kiho, Theo, Jiyoung, Intak, I don't know, Seoul, and Jungso. They debuted 2020, and their fandom name is Piece, like a piece of a puzzle, that type of piece. I've actually heard the name Kiho. I can't remember where, but I've just kind of like heard it said around. He is the leader and vocalist from 2001. He's Korean Canadian. Interesting. Born in Toronto, Canada. He thinks himself as the messiest. That's funny. And if he and Jiyoung were in survival games, they think Seoul would be the winner. So, good for Seoul, I guess. Okay, next is Theo. He's vocalist, 2001. Korean. Only child. Can't relate. Fishing, volleyball, and watching baseball are his hobbies. Very interesting. His dream on stage is to be a person who can give chills to a large audience while performing. See, I love that because I'm a vocal person. Like, I think rapping is fun and cool, and I've heard a lot of great flows in K-pop, but I'm a vocal girly. I also don't really have much to say about dancing, so for me, vocals just, I love good vocals. So if he got them good vocals, then I'm sure we'll get the chills. Then we have Jiyoung, rapper, vocalist, dancer, 2001. He kind of looks a little bit like Hooney from Winner. He's very interested in fashion. Cool. Ooh, some of his favorite foods. Rosé pasta. Garlic bread. Girl, I love some garlic bread. Potatoes. I'm not a huge fan of potatoes, though. Again, he's the one who said Seoul would win in a survival game. That's funny. Intak is rapper, dancer, in 2003. Korean. From this angle of this picture, he looks like Sana from Astro. He has the skill to write lyrics. Very cool. Likes to dance. And then we have Seoul, 2005. He's actually 2 weeks older than my little sister, which is another reason why I hate listening to groups who have minors because they remind me of my little sister, and that's really upsetting. So, Japanese, very cool. Half Korean, half Japanese. Good at creating choreo. That's cool. Quiet and likes to be alone. Ah, so he's an introvert. We love that. Jongsob said he's usually quiet, but when he starts talking, he talks a lot. I feel that though. Why do you think I started this channel? Because I am very shy to start talking when meeting new people, but once I get to talking, girl, I can talk a lot. And I need this outlet. Yeah. Wait, that's kind of iconic. He found out about K-pop through his mom who introduced Teen Top to him. That's wild. Literally, I've never mentioned Teen Top on my channel because they're quite old, but my older sister knew about them. She listened to them. It was crazy. And his dad introduced him as well. And then we got the last member, Jongso. He's the rapper, dancer, maknae. What was Seoul? Rapper and dancer, okay. Rapper, dancer, maknae. There's a lot of rappers in here. 2005, Korean. His mom is a jazz dancer. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the profiles. Now, of course, because this is a new group for me, I will probably not be able to remember their names very well or their faces. So I'm not gonna really be pointing anyone out too much. But yeah, we've been here for too long already. Let's just get into this. I'm intrigued. They seem very nice. Quickly, before we get into the music videos, I just wanted to let you guys know that you should read the pinned comment down there in the comments because I've linked a post asking you guys to recommend me some spooky themed K-pop videos. I'm putting on an entire Halloween week. Last week of October, of course, for leading up to Halloween. Very excited. When you are seeing this video, you will have 4 or 5 days, I think it's like 4 days, to contribute to that because I film a week in advance, and so I can't take requests the week of Halloween, and I can't take requests the week before because the week before is when I'm filming for Halloween. So you have a couple more days left. Go put your requests in. If P1HARMONY has some Halloween themed stuff, I would be glad to check that out as well. Even though I don't know the group very well, I think it would still be interesting. It's always fun, so whether I know the group or not. So yeah, now let's get back to the video. I have no idea what this is gonna sound like. I have no idea what their concept is. It looks cute. They're in like a store with like an arcade cabinet. Very interesting. Let's go. Every girl deserves to have her exploration. Have a little fun without an explanation. That hair is crazy though. When they hit the expiration. End of story, period, no exclamation. Unexceptional guy, so you can't tell me bye-bye. I think I gave enough of my time, so I'm sorry, not sorry. X's and O's, yeses and no's, ain't nothing personal, I gotta know. His voice is pretty cool. I like how he came in on that. Think it's time to settle what we got so special. This feels familiar, like not this song, but just his voice type with this type of beat. Like it sounds very like, almost kind of like nostalgic. Like it sounds very like 2000s, you know? That is so sad. So sad. His voice is really good as well. Do not put K-pop boys on a construction site, they will all die. Except for maybe like a select few. We all know who. Is this the whole chorus, or is it like is that like a chorus and then a post-chorus? Because it's pretty catchy. It's cute. This music video is cute. Choreo's cute. I love a good video game aesthetic. I am a gamer girly. I'm just like a casual gamer though. I'm not smart enough to be super into gaming. Oh, you know what it's reminding me of actually? It's reminding me of like Owl City. Oh, that's funny. Ooh. That's funny. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Well, alrighty then. That was X by P1HARMONY. Again, tell me if I'm saying that correctly. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced, but you never know with these groups. They got some crazy names out there. Very cute, very cute. I mean, there's not really much else to say. It was good. Not really my type of music. I think for one, I've been alone my entire life, so I've never had an ex, so I can't relate. But also, I feel like it's very youthful, very cute, and like young love, that type of stuff. I know they're talking about exes, but you know what I mean. It's very 2010s Disney Channel, you know? And it's cute, but not totally my vibe. What is this? Why did whatever. But, you know, that's how it be. Oh, probably because, okay, well, that made it worse, but anyway, moving on to the B-side, Stupid Brain. This has a lyric video, so I'm glad for that. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into this one. Starting out very interesting. It's giving like the start of the original 101 Dalmatians. Okay, so like straight into R&B. Think I'm losing it, man. I'm in a room full of all of my friends, and I'm just up in my head, yeah. So worry about the things I say. So worry about this feeling. Who is that singing? Because dang. Whose vocals are those? So they got some good vocalists. Mm-hmm. Why does everybody stare at me like that? Do I look
down slowly, again and again. I need to let this go. I'm so sick of overthinking, never listen. Oh, why can't I just stop? Just turn it off, just for a day. 'Cause I don't wanna live a life.
As someone with actual, real, awful, crippling anxiety, this is very relatable to me.
Yeah, there ain't no way to survive. Wish I could shut my stupid brain off sometimes. Oh, and just let go for once in my life. Wish I could shut my stupid brain off sometimes. Shut my stupid brain off sometimes. Oh.
Love a good instrumental break.
I need to let this go. I'm so sick of overthinking, never listen. Now why can't I just stop? Ooh, that's way too my heart is off, but it keeps spinning somebody's stuff.
Their English pronunciation is pretty good as well. Okay, well, that was a very abrupt ending. That one was good. That one was definitely way more my style. I liked it so much more. Way more relatable, but also just the type of song that it is. It's like R&B, but for anxiety. We love that, you know? But yeah, so that was my first ever reaction to P1 Harmony. Again, I apologize if I'm saying anything wrong. It's just how it be. It was interesting. I think the title track was cute, but just totally not totally my thing. But this B-side, I'm glad that I checked this one out because it was definitely really good. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have time or the energy to dive deep into another group, but I'm glad that I never think that any of these reactions are a waste of time, even if it's not something I totally love and enjoy. I don't generally, like, if you're new here because you want to see P1 Harmony, I am not a person who generally has strong negative feelings or even just general negative feelings about K-pop music. And so I'm never gonna like watch something unless it's like really bad. And even then, I'm not educated enough to know when something is like technically bad. I just know whether I like it or not. So for this, even though like I said, the title track wasn't my favorite, it's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't love it. You know, like I just kind of had like general neutral, slightly positive feelings about it, you know? That's kind of how I, what is it, like quantify things around here is what are my feelings about it. And don't worry, I'm never gonna like hate on anyone. I'm not that type of person. It's not the type of community that I want to create, so don't worry. It's okay, but I don't ever think that these are a waste of time, even if I didn't fully love a song. So I think it's really cute. I love seeing new groups. I love, you know, opening my mind to more music. I feel like some people could really stand to discover new groups and new music and open their minds to new things. And that's what I try to do. Yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this video. This was the third episode of Random K-Pop Wednesday today. The first two... Oh, I literally almost just died. The first two episodes were an ATEEZ guide. If you like ATEEZ, you can go check that out. And then the Second one was a little piece of variety content from Zunazini, which is the subunit from Astro, MJ, and Jinjin. Because it's been a while since I checked them out, and I really wanted to see what they were up to. I love them, so if you're interested in either of those, you can go watch that. Otherwise, if you're curious about any of my other content, here you go. I have provided you with another video. You can go watch that if you would like. But besides that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!